Today I'll be showcasing how to solve Opp-Adj in under 4 seconds. So, as I explained in the intro, I'll be showcasing how to do the Opp-Adj algorithm in under 4 seconds. Now, it can be done a lot faster. I believe sub 3 and sub 1 is possible with this alg. But yeah, the reason why I'll be showing the Opp-Adj is because I believe it's kind of easier to understand if you do it from the bottom, but I will also be showcasing the Adj-Opp in this video. So, to begin, the algorithm will be shown down below, and it goes a little something like this. So first you misalign the bottom, make sure the adj is in the back, so that when you misalign it, only one of them is showing here. So now you slice, do -3 on the bottom, slice 3 on the bottom, slice. Now you push the top layer by 1, bottom layer by 2, -2. You do an M2, so slice, -1, -1, slice, and now you do a 3 on the bottom, slice, -3, slice, 3 on the bottom, slice, and then you just have the adjusting of the last bottom layer. And yeah, so that's how you do the Opp-Adj algorithm. Now, for Adj-Opp, it's more or less the same thing, just mirrored. So the algorithm for Adj-Opp will be shown down below and goes a little something like this. So you misalign the top layer this time, make sure that only one adj is showing and the other one will be in the back. Now from here you slice, then you move the top layer by 3, slice, -3, slice. Now you misalign the bottom by -1, top layer move by 2, do an M2, now you do -3, slice, 3, slice, -3, slice. And that's how you solve Adj-Opp. Okay, now for some tips and tricks for finger tricking and memorization. So, my first tip is whenever you get the Opp on top, just remember that whatever side has the Opp will not move at the beginning of the algorithm. So the bottom will misalign. Also make sure that you always have one on the back and one to your right. And that goes for both top and bottom. There will always be one on your right. So, besides that, I guess when you start the algorithm, try to keep in mind that it's kind of like the beginning of the JN algorithm, where you misalign the bottom. So it'd be when the bars are not on the same side, and you just kind of solve that with this algorithm. So it kind of starts the same exact way, where you misalign the bottom layer, and then you start the same way, but you stop right around here, and you finally misalign the top layer and move the bottom layer by 2. So you go from having a block on your left to having a block on your right, and then you do an M2. And from there, you will misalign the bottom again, and this time you're going from this block on your left to this block on your left. So this one changed, and from here, you'll just solve the rest using the rest of the NJ algorithm, or JN algorithm. And yeah, so when doing the top layer version of it, I guess same exact concept works. So when you're doing this one, make sure you have the back and right adj on the top layer. This bottom layer will not move. You misalign the top layer, and you'll do the exact same thing as an NJ. And make sure that it's the NJ that has the block on the left and right. So it's the exact same concept. You're starting with this exact algorithm. So in this case, you're misaligned the top layer, starting with the NJ. Once you get about here, where you have a block on the top layer, but nothing on the bottom layer, you misline the bottom layer by 1, misline the top layer by 2, make sure to preserve this block, you will M2, and then you continue the NJ algorithm. So yeah, that is the simplest explanation I could think of. But also, when you're doing the algorithm, make sure to be kind of fluidly moving this slice layer up and down. It works a lot better, and it helps with regripping. If you're continuously slicing up, you're going to be regripping the cube, and it doesn't help at all. So in this case, you're just going to be just alternating between up and down slices. So it's a good habit to get into when you have an algorithm like that, where you're just alternating between up and down slices. So yeah, hopefully that helps, and hopefully that explanation was very clear and concise, and maybe one day you too will be able to solve this algorithm in under 4 seconds. Hope you guys enjoyed that video, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.